The holiday season's upon us. There's so many things left to do. I have one wish that is first on my list: to spend every Christmas with you. The children are writing their letters. Santa is reading them too. My only wish can be only this: to spend every Christmas with you. The mistletoe hung in the hallway, presents surrounding the tree, snowflakes that fall on your shoulders, promise of each Christmas Eve, with family and friends all around us. There's no way to feel weary or blue, 'cause I have one wish that is first on my list: to spend every Christmas with you. Our brothers in faraway places, spending their Christmas alone. Mothers remember their faces, waiting to welcome them home, with family and friends all around us. There's no way to feel weary or blue. And I have one wish that is first on my list: to spend every Christmas with you. To spend every Christmas with you. To spend every Christmas with you. Merry Christmas, baby. Whoa, 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 whoa. Merry, Merry Christmas, darling.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to After Christmas.
After Christmas.
To the cafe.
What's it called between Christmas and New Year's?
Chaos.
Quiet time. We need to put up a different background, I think. We got our Christmas tree
It's
still
called
up.
ramping up.
Is that what it is?
Ramping up. You know, Dawn, you have to learn. You have to become Puerto Rican. You got to look for the new year that's coming, and you have to put yourself in the right perspective.
Truth.
Because if you don't look for it, it's going to pass you by.
I feel like baby New Year's is coming.
Baby, oh, it don't matter. But the good stuff is coming. You know, there's a lot of good things that we're working on. We actually have 5 cameras now in studio. I got the wrong hat on.
You do have the wrong hat. That's
know.
like an OG.
It's an OG.
I think it shrunk.
It's a, my head got bigger.
I think your hat shrunk or your head got bigger.
But, you know, there's pickleball on the horizon.
Yes.
All sorts of television network stuff going on as well. You know, these are all my reminders.
Of what's happening.
Of what's
Actually, we have a few phone calls to make on that. We got a lot of phone calls to make today.
A lot of stuff to make. It was interesting Christmas. I got to see the baby and Gio and the family and Sabrina and Joey. And you just have to really appreciate the things you have in life. And if you haven't seen the show Ted Lasso, let me tell you something. You got to see it.
Ah, you're coming
gotta
over
see
to
it.
my side now.
You have to see it. I didn't realize all the messages that were inclusive of that series. And I apologize to the New York Jets for being a hater, angry, and frustration. I'm not going to do that no more because those guys, those 53 guys who are being mercifully beat up on in New
True.
York for losing, it must really be tough to be that person.
But I heard they won whatever day I've lost track of days, whatever day they played this
They played
weekend.
Saturday.
I heard they won.
Well, it was Sunday. It was 17-0, and they barely won 30-28. It doesn't matter. They're not a good team because the chemistry is not there. But, you know, the one thing I learned from Ted Lasso was to find the courage and the strength to forgive somebody. And that, to me, is my new message for next year.
Forgiveness?
Forgiveness. Because just like I'm asking the Jets to forgive me for being a hater, you know, for acting like they don't have feelings. I can only imagine what Zach Wilson must be going through on himself as a person. And, you know, in Ted Lasso, they had those losing streaks and they weren't a good team and yada, yada. It's tough. The Detroit Pistons basketball team in the NBA has lost 27 games consecutively. Now tell me how hard is it to be those guys? That's tough. And this is trivia stuff in life. You know, there are wars going on, things being exploded on, people dying all over the world.
I got to ask you, though, how was your Christmas?
It was
Besides
good.
watching Ted Lasso.
It was informative because I got to finally sit down and take a look at all the good things that we did this year, all the people that are involved in what we do, from the producers to camera people to everything else. And I finally got to sit down, take a deep breath, and not have to worry about anything and look back.
I saw you stop. You weren't on your phone, no posting, no texting, nothing.
I didn't do any of that.
That's why they all texted me. 'Cause apparently you were not answering.
Well, I wasn't answering because
But someone had to answer.
I decided to be reflective. You know, like when you guys do the reflective stuff.
Yeah, well, I couldn't be reflective because you were being reflective. So my phone was blowing up with people. I'm like, I guess Freddie is not answering the phone. So I guess
okay.
I got to answer.
It's all right, you know. I mean, there's going to be a whole brand new year coming. Gio's going to be doing some work on the computer systems after the show.
Okay.
So that has to be done. We have more monitors in there.
Ah, nice.
We got new programs. I think we're on Instagram.
I think we're live on Instagram.
Are we live on Instagram? What do you say?
We're live something. I have to tell you, I went to Houston. You would have loved being there. It was everything that you talk about that we do here. So they made grilled, smoked panine, pork shoulder, 13 hours. Ashley's dad woke up 4:30 in the morning to turn on, it's not a green egg, it's a red egg. Apparently the green egg guy and the red egg guy who started the green egg split up. So he has the red, it's not a smoker, but it's kind of a smoker. 4:30 in the morning just to heat it up. It took an hour and a half to get to the temperature it needed to be. Real cold, he tells me. 13 hours.
That's because he made it in that grill.
So then it had to come off, sit for 30 minutes, then go back on to make your favorite, the chicharrones.
The chicharrones.
Yes, so then I had to go back on to make the chicharrones. And then Grandma was there. We had red beans for Saturday night. Sunday night they do Noche Buena. Yes, see?
Noche Buena.
Noche Bueno. Black beans, yuca, fresh yuca, white rice, and this pork shoulder. Oh my God, all I could do was think of you.
You like the yuca?
Oh, wow, is all I can tell you.
I used to grow that in Puerto Rico. I used to
So
go out and grow
I
it.
asked, what is it? And they said it's a root. I said, it's like a potato. They said, it's like a potato, kind of more of a root. Is it long like a carrot?
Yeah.
Kind of?
Yeah,
No
but
one
it
really
looks like a
describe it.
squash. It's big, but it
Okay.
tastes different. When I was a kid in high school, I used to grow it.
Is it a vegetable?
It is.
Okay.
And I took out the mother. I took out the big red one because it was huge.
Really?
And I said, Dad, look what I found. He says, no, put that back. That's the mother. And I put it back in, and she gave the offspring.
Wow.
And I used to live on that stuff. I used to love it.
You would have loved it. And then Ashley made colquito. I'm telling you, it was like the studio on steroids in Houston.
But you didn't go parrandeando. You didn't
They
go
didn't
Christmas
do that,
time.
but
You
we
should've
did
told
go. We walked the lights afterwards to walk off dinner and dessert.
them. Anybody play an
everything.
instrument over there?
No, but they had Alexa and Echo all through the house. They've had all the music playing, and it was such a lovely Christmas. I've never really celebrated the traditions of Christmas because we never celebrated Christmas for Christmas' sake. Oh my goodness. It was so lovely to be with the family and see their traditions. So they've got this beautiful ceramic nativity scene set out on the dining room on the buffet. And I knew baby Jesus was missing. So I'm looking and I'm like, something's missing. And Ashley says, well, baby Jesus is missing. I'm thinking, all right, maybe he broke, maybe I don't
Not
know. I
born
didn't
yet.
say anything.
Midnight.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Yes. That's why
So-
they call it Christmas.
So Ashley explained to me that he wasn't born yet. So at midnight they put him out, and then the three wise men, all King's Day, they come over. So they're off to the side on January 6th. So it was everything that we talk about here for all these years. Ooh, I got so excited, and it was right there. I could not believe.
The Kingsmen come over and
Yes.
leave the gifts.
So
And the birth of the North Star appeared.
it was unbelievable, and the most loving, amazing family you've ever seen. So it was really, really lovely to see the blending of two families, and that everyone just not only gets along, but loves each other and celebrates cultures. And on the top of their tree, their star, it's like our star, it says a family united, which was really sweet. So they got that last year when Aaron and Ashley got engaged. So it was just lovely.
Very nice. It's funny because Gio was asking me, he saw that we put the tree, and he says, you know, that was really smart. I says, why? He says, because you took the Christmas tree and you put the Hanukkah colors on it. I said, yeah, because Dawn's Jewish. He says, I have never seen anything. He has never seen anything. He says, but that makes a whole lot of sense. Everything should blend into one.
So many of the things that we do here to blend cultures and blend people, because people are people, we got to be a part of there. And then I guess you got to show it to Gio. And what we do here naturally seems natural, but apparently it's not. So it was lovely.
You know, you can always learn culturas. You can always learn about people's cultures. You can always learn about things that people do and the reason why. And how important it is for your culture, things that you do, and important for our culture to do the things that we do. But the one thing that we can all honestly say that we enjoy is family,
Yep.
having fun, entertainment, food.
Food. Freddie,
Um,
I thought Jewish people do food, and nothing like food. And then the next day is, because they do this on Christmas Eve, so the next day is Christmas Day. She makes a whole Christmas morning brunch, breakfast with French toast. And just as you're getting over the whole Christmas Eve, you're eating again.
That's true. The next
For
2
lunch.
days you gave 50 pounds.
And then for dinner, Ashley just looked at me. She said, don't even try. She said, just do black beans and rice, call it a day. And then the mailman brings over a tray of jerk chicken, like this, and jerk pork. So
That's G-Men's side of it, because Caribbean people share their food.
yeah, so the mailman is Jamaican. So
Yeah.
he brought over an entire tray of food. There was so much food that we had to take it back to, we had a lovely Airbnb townhouse, like 10 minutes up the street from them, and use that refrigerator and then I can't even tell you, I've never seen
G-Man,
much cooking, so much food, and they
G-Man,
still
what
have
did-
it.
G-Man, did you cook Jamaican food? Did you have patties? She did all the food. What you have?
I'm on Z2. What did she cook? She cooked oxtail. She made Thanksgiving pretty much because my parents were in Paris.
He's on Z2.
Z2. Most definitely.
Was
You
it
can hear me?
nice? Was it good?
It was good. It was like Thanksgiving all over
If
again.
not, give him that one.
Z2's not working? It's good. Okay. Come on out, Chelsea.
Come on out because we're going to ask you the same question. The interesting thing about Puerto Rico is that they bring Dominican food into it. They bring Jamaican food into it because all the islands are clustered. Sapong and things of that nature, they're all clustered, so they enjoy putting different parts of it as well.
And then they tell me they're making sofrito, and I thought, oh my gosh, we have that here as well. It was so much of what you've taught us here for Christmas and Thanksgiving is what they did there. But I love the whole baby Jesus moving him at midnight, all these traditions. You would forget Christmas presents. That was just insane, the amount of gifts. I've never seen so many gifts in one place.
Well, you're also blending families. You know,
Yes.
they have to, they want to show you their culture. They want to show you how they do things. They want to show you that it's big enough to incorporate everybody and everyone. And it's funny because I saw a movie where the Italians went with the Puerto Ricans, and they went Christmas caroling. You guys do Christmas caroling, right?
No.
I've never Christmas
No.
caroled.
You've never Christmas.
I don't think
caroled?
that's a
I've seen it in the
thing. I've seen
movies.
movies. I don't think it's a real thing people do.
Do it. We gotta go. Josh, we need you to bring your guitar. We gotta go. I
That'd
need
be cool.
instruments.
If you do all that, I'll be down for
Oh, wait, we do all that. We bring in 4 bottles of coquito. We go to different
Oh
businesses.
my gosh.
it.
We're different business. We knock on the doors.
Remember
And what
the
we-
houses we knocked on?
We go to the
Exactly.
houses or the businesses and we start playing certain songs. And you could do Rudolph in English. You could do Si no me dan de beber el lloro in Spanish. It depends. It depends the group that's with you. But my goodness gracious, if you go to my neck of the woods, they bring you and feed you because they don't want you to leave. They just want you to keep playing the music.
Oh wow.
Is the way they used to do it. See, these are some of the things, you know, and I try so hard to teach my kids about tradition, because you got to do it. You got to do it at least once in your life.
It was so lovely. It was so many, it was everything that we talked about, and now the kids are talking about when they've got kids, how they blend the two cultures, which is just really sweet to see that they're looking to do it. But oh my gosh. And I even said Freddie would love it here. You would have thought grandma was like your mom.
Well, and I'm surprised, wasn't there any dancing?
And
Cubans
they
like
always
to
had
dance.
music on all the time. And then
Nobody
lots of
did?
movies. They watched football, and it took 2 days to watch Elf, but we watched Elf. And
Oh, I
then-
love Elf.
Love watching
Everyone
Elf
loved
on
Elf.
Christmas.
And then Christmas Day, after all the presents out, longest day ever. I think Christmas is like the longest day of the year because it
Yeah.
starts so early. Aaron says, Mom, we're going to take a nap on your lap.
Oh.
My 29-year-old son has not laid in my lap in 20 years. And he sprawls out and he takes a nap. And I thought, wow. this
He's
is
always
what
going to be
Chris-
your son.
I
Just
like
little.
this.
Yeah.
And then Chris is like, there's nothing like a mom's lap. And I'm like, wow, this is like what Christmas is all about.
That's what it's all about.
It was amazing.
I did
the
the same thing.
loveliest people. You did the same thing on your
Yeah,
mom's
I was
lap?
tired because we had a lot of kids, so we woke up really early, and I was like, I'm gonna take a nap on you, Mom. I just like plomped on her. She was like, Oh, okay, I guess it's happening. I was
I
like,
can't. I mean, in all these years, never. So, and next thing you know, then Ashley's on. Everyone's just laying around, and they get up, they sit down. Someone gets up, someone else sits down. There's musical chairs. Amazing.
It's all the cultura. It's nice because they get to show off who they are, how they've grown, and everything else. The grandmother must have been beside herself because grandmothers
Oh
in
my
the
gosh.
Spanish culture are just whole different people, man.
So apparently, because we went back to change for dinner, and Ashley was making something, and her brother was cooking something, and Carlos was doing the pork, and they said Grandma started tearing up and said, "Wow, this is what tradition is
That's
to
what it
watch your
comes out
whole
to, yeah.
family come around." It wasn't just mom cooking; everyone was partaking and putting it
They have
together.
pateles.
What were the two cultures again? What two did you guys want?
Well, they're Cuban,
Mm-hmm.
and my son's family, new family is Cuban, and then we're Jewish, so bringing it all together and learning it.
which is kind of cool.
You guys get the
That's
bread,
kinda cool.
like Cuban bread. It's so good.
I don't think they didn't have bread, which was we had so much other stuff. The yuca, oh my God, I can't even tell you. And then yesterday, to end a beautiful, fabulous weekend, we get to the airport early. Delayed. And can I tell you, delayed 5 hours.
It's part of life.
So we were supposed to get in at 3:15. We got in at, the pilot was great though. He took a 2.5-hour flight and got it down to an hour and 45 minutes. It was like, shroom! And we had the dog with us, so the dog's medicine had worn off. So the dog started, he's like,
What you do with the dog for 5 hours?
she had been medicated in the morning.
Yeah.
So she was great and sweet and quiet and passive. And then 15 minutes into the flight, because it was so delayed, she starts a little squirmy and gets a little weepy. So we just picked up the bag, put it in our seat, covered her with sweatshirts so nobody would know that she wasn't under the seat. We're like
Did
a
she
very
have to go to the
loving.
bathroom?
They have, so get this, because now service dogs are a thing.
Yeah.
They've got service dog relief stations in the airport.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
let me
never
tell you what
seen
they're
it.
like.
What?
They either,
Never seen it.
I'm not sure if all of that is dog pee, urine all over this grassy knoll, or if it's water to smell like it. But it is, even the dog was like, no, the dog had no part of it. So
There were
What?
little patches,
I
just like
never
with
heard of
grass.
it.
So
they
that
have a
just, like,
room about this big,
Yeah.
and they've got turf and a fire hydrant on it.
What?
And then
Yeah.
there's a sink, and then there's a whole tiled area that you can hose it down.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
disgusting.
drenched,
different.
wet.
Stop, because my cookies
And
will.
the smell is awful, but I can't imagine it's real pee. But then I think, well,
Just
maybe
board
it
the-
is.
Why don't you
I
just
guess
board
so.
the animals?
No. No. So the dog was so appalled going out, she found a piece of carpet on the way out. So we had to clean that up. On the way back, she was like, I haven't, she held it, this poor
just-
dog held it for 12 hours.
It's just too complicated animals.
I'm
But-
telling you.
Because of like last year's delays with all the
Yep.
all the airplanes, they had to change the rules. Like they literally had to federally change the rules. So now if you have delays more than 12 hours, they have to provide you with like either housing or something, or have to give you your money
They
back.
have to provide them.
They do because
When I grew up, they used to say, you want to put the dog on the plane, it goes underneath. Nina, I took to Puerto Rico, she was underneath in the compressed room.
oh,
And
we,
they
she wouldn't
said,
do that.
and they said, and I hope because if she goes, she's gonna go in her cage. They're not letting her out. This is back in the day.
no, I'm saying for delayed flight, like when you
Delayed
know her
flight?
flight was
Delayed
delayed.
flight is your problem.
No. A lot of times
Had to
it
sleep
was
in
like
the
last
airport.
year Southwest. It was their problem because they messed their whole system like wasn't updated and they messed everyone up and everyone had to
I
like
would have
stay
left
overnight.
the airport. Says, call me when it's time to go. 5 hours at an airport?
5 hours. They did bring us some water bottles and trail mix. But, you know, Houston Airport, Texas is known for their food. So there was
Yeah.
tons of food
Did you eat?
and tons of bars. No. And I didn't drink either. But it was there. I was thinking, if Freddie were here, Freddie would be having a
I would've
barbecue
gone-
and a
Yeah.
drink
Crazy.
and a bourbon and some beers. You
It'd
would have
try
had
to
a whole
work
party.
everybody.
I would have had a pig in the lobby turning right there. You want some?
Hey,
Did
telling
you guys
you.
go to the Christmas town in Texas? Like they built a town out of snow, like a little.
Oh, really? No, we were in Houston in the Woodlands. And then it got really cold. And I seemed to never
mean it got
pack right.
cold?
It was cold. It was 30 degrees.
You didn't take
Oh,
winter
wow.
clothes?
No. Yeah, exactly. I brought a
You on a
raincoat
trip on
because
a trip,
I
huh?
didn't want to be stuck in the rain like I was 2 weekends ago in the tropical storm when I was
course
away.
not.
So I brought my raincoat. Then I brought a lightweight jacket, and then it was 30 degrees. And
Yeah, but they have clothes there. that
so I
fit you.
borrowed
Of course.
Chelsea. Well, and then Christmas morning, Chelsea had all these great sweaters. I go, that one you're wearing? Can I have that one? 'Cause that's an old one. So I took Chelsea's old sweater, and I borrowed a coat from Ashley, and I had 2 pairs of socks on. If you can fit 2 pairs of socks in your sneakers, I realized my sneakers must be too big.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So I think I need to get new sneakers.
2
because
pairs of socks, 2
And one-
jackets, and a sweater.
Wow.
it was cold.
What they see, just your nose?
I'll show you the picture, just like sweater woman.
Walking around like an assailant.
That's hilarious.
Or that. So one of these days, I'm actually going to get my packing situation
No,
right.
you don't know how to pack.
I do not know
You
how
know
to
how to
pack. I get stressed out. I go
Just
into this
roll
whole.
them. It makes
Honestly, that's all I do now.
It's what I don't know what to bring. Is exactly that was me.
Yeah, it's a picture of Dawn. It's a picture of Dawn.
That was
Wow.
pretty much it.
That's accurate.
Like bring like however days you're going for, bring like outfits for that, and then bring backup like 2 backup
You
outfits.
can roll 2 things in
And you
one.
can roll it and it fits
The
all in
problem
your
is,
suitcase.
it's what outfit? So then you think you want to look cute, but then it's going to be cold.
You gotta wait a minute.
and
Wait. Back.
You
back
have to
up,
bring
wait, Back up
layers.
the truck.
Cute.
I'm gonna tell you.
Ain't no
I'm gonna
cute.
tell you what the real problem is. Has nothing to do with what to take. Has nothing to do with rolling it. Has nothing to do. She's gonna go and spend Christmas with her new in-laws. Do you understand? So the runway is now open.
I
So
get
if
it. You
know-
gotta.
you know
First
how
impression
Dawn
is the best. You know what I'm saying?
Dawn's gotta walk in and say, "How you doing?" So she's gotta be that you wore what you wore. I am shocked.
But then I wore everybody's
Shocked.
clothes.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? It was so cold.
Because normally you would be strutting your stuff and says, "Oh yes, these shoes."
But everyone was hanging out, so I had my sneakers on, and then they take all the shoes off.
Sneakers?
Sneakers during the day.
Did you have a ponytail?
One day I did, and then it was raining,
What?
so then I
I
put
don't
my
think I've
hat
ever
on.
seen you in a ponytail ever.
Oh, she one day
You
I
have
think
on
we're
Saturdays.
one day we were doing the doctor's video and she came to open the thing up. It was a new dawn.
Yeah, but that's no
That's a new
in-laws.
dawn,
There's
exactly.
no in-laws in here. You know, grandma, mom, dad. Is that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? I can only imagine.
I
You
can
know,
feel
the
it.
godmother. How you doing? Yeah, I'm from Boca. Yeah, kiss the finger.
Yeah.
I
Kiss
gotta
the
tell you
dog.
though, Houston is just like the airport, just like here.
I would have laughed.
The ladies in
All I wanted to
Texas.
see was a picture of you with all those.
Everything's
covers.
bigger and better in
I'll have to
Texas.
show you. Oh my gosh, there's so much land. Factories are bigger. Everything's just bigger.
You know. Where was I? I was somewhere in North Carolina at a pool, and this woman, voluptuous woman,
Here we go again.
walks up to me.
Always with the voluptuous woman.
Walks up to me.
Always.
She walks up to me, and you know, there's nothing small about this woman. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" She says, "Are you from New York?" I said, "Yeah." How'd you know? She says, "Oh, because I'm from Texas. I'm from Houston." I said, "Yeah." And I go, "Oh," and she says, "And you know what they say about Houston?" I go, "No." So she gets out of the water. I said, "Everything's bigger in Houston." I said, "Holy!" Now, why did she pick me to do that? I'm still
Because
it's
you
still
were
a
probably
mystery.
staring. I like your socks.
Yes, if
Christmas
you're hungry,
present?
I got pizza for you.
Has Josh inspired you with the socks?
I don't know where these came from. I
Give it a
woke up, they
mozzarella.
were there, I put them on.
It's story time with Freddie. That's exactly it. All right, should we take a commercial break?
Unless you want to
Oh,
put
I
something.
got stories. Then I got my whole rental car story. I got stories. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Yes?
Yeah, I got a story
time
for you
with
too.
Freddie. More to come. We'll be right back.
This holiday season, let the spirit of the Brooklyn Cafe brighten up your mornings with our exclusive cafe merch collection, with our stylish tees to rep your favorite show. Elevate your morning routine with our signature cafe mugs, a sleek, lightweight laptop sleeve to protect your valuable device, a 17-ounce stainless steel bottle with your favorite show logo on it, and your favorite, hold on, let me overthink this phone case, for all Apple and Samsung phones. Cheers to the holiday season. Order now at brooklyncafe.tv/shop. Happy holidays!
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
AMP2 Media Productions, in collaboration with True Oldies Radio and Comcast TV, bring you the opportunity to spotlight your business on Monday Night Football on ESPN. By targeting your preferred Comcast region, your commercial will be spotlighted during NFL and NCAA football season, reaching over 1 million viewers. Let AMP help you amplify your impact in the community. Contact us at 866-224-5422 to create your own commercial today.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties. Open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And and we're back. Freddie's back on set. You didn't get your coffee heated up? Are you grateful?
I forgot my coffee.
Grateful and grateful.
G-Man, get my coffee out of the microwave. I got you. Thank you. Listen, there's a lot of stuff we got to go over.
All right, share.
Well, Christmas miracle, New Year's. Chelsea went on her first date. Chelsea went on her first date. Sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Went on her first date. Congratulations.
Congratulations. How'd
Thank
that
you.
work out?
Well, someone said for me that, yes, ma'am, I had to like actively really try to like go on dates. 'Cause I thought I could just like see people come to me, but no, I had to come to people. So I went on Bumble. I was like swiping for a lot, and I talked to this guy named Vlad, and we vibed a lot. So then he invited me on a date. We went to Hollywood Beach. We walked to a nice Hispanic restaurant. We talked the entire time, so much so that the waiter had to come 3 times and ask us what we wanted, but we just weren't ready. We kept on talking. And then we walked around Hollywood Beach. It was absolutely freezing, so we went to the merch stand. And then I was gonna buy this T sweatshirt. He was like, "No, I got it." I was like, "Okay, cool, fine." And then we played some football. He gave me my first kiss, and then we got ice cream. And then I went home.
How old is he?
He's 19. He's the same age as me. He's 19. It's on Bumble, yeah.
That's so cute.
Bumble?
Netflix
What
and
is he?
chill.
No, yo.
I mean,
Hey.
I tend to go down like that the 5th day.
What,
First date,
what's
yeah, how about
what's
that?
this young man?
I'm not the first date.
What's the
Vlad.
young
No.
man's name?
Vlad. Well, his full name's Vladimir.
Vlad.
Yeah.
His name is Vladimir.
Is it
19,
Vlad?
that's why I asked. He's
Vladimir.
19.
Is it Vlad?
No, Vladimir.
Look.
Vladimir. He's Haitian,
Vladimir.
so.
He's Haitian.
Oh, it might just be Vlad.
I think it is.
Hold up.
But
He
he's
pulled
not
up in
19.
a
He's like
fin
28,
fin.
isn't he?
He
He's
put up
19,
in
the same age as me.
Do you
I
know
don't-
our Vlad?
I do know her, Vlad, and I feel
So
like
it's not him.
sometimes he was hitting on me, and I was like, no. I
Our
could
Vlad was hitting on you?
I could tell. Yeah, he was. You smell so nice. I'm like, thank you.
He's a very nice gentleman.
He's
No,
very
yeah.
nice. I
He
like
just-
Vlad.
He just
You're in
kind.
demand.
You feel me?
You're in demand.
So the date was good. Everything you wanted. You enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was like, I had like honestly a 10 out of 10 time. I was like, oh, this is great. And like the first kiss wasn't bad or awkward either. I was just like, this is what it's like. And I understand people think it's fun.
So
It is
what do
fun.
you think about the first kiss?
I had fun. I was like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Are you going to remember that kiss for the rest of your life?
Probably it's my first one.
Oh, for real?
You remember
Yeah.
your first kiss?
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed to do it before I turned 20. I was like, I can't turn 20. I can't have another stage in my life, and like I
I
need
mean,
it.
it doesn't have. You don't have.
Your birthday's January what?
26th.
Oh, you missed the mark to be a Capricorn. I'm so sorry.
I'm an Aquarius, and I love that for myself. So I don't know.
I'm on the cusp, so I can play both sides.
When are you?
Who, me?
You.
Hold on, let me come through.
When's his birthday?
The 19th of January, yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna be how old?
25. Half of
Ooh.
50.
I got to take it
Half
to
of 50.
I got to take it to a strip club.
Oh, we've been there and done that, Freddie. But we could go with you. That'd
ain't
be
been to
dope.
You
mine.
I
ever
wanna
go
go-
Freddie to
you
a strip club?
I took
What?
Me and my friends want to go to strip club so bad. I was like, well, I
You
want to
never
go to
went
one.
yet?
No, I
It's
want to
Not
go.
even nothing to die for. I'm not gonna lie, but
I
it's
took,
cool.
It depends. You see, it depends who you
Ah,
are. I took Freddie to a
exactly.
strip club. He
You
ran
took your
out of
son
there
to a strip
when
club?
He was 20.
That's
how
what
old
you're
was
supposed
Oh my
to do.
God.
Maybe he was
No.
19.
Yes. When he turned at least 20, he'd be like,
No,
this
I
is
think
what
it was
the
19.
world looked like on the other side of the
Yeah, but
woods.
this strip club was unlike any other strip club you ever been to. He says, I got to get out of here.
Fun thing.
I just see Tootsies everywhere, like the Steinbeck, the things. You don't like Tootsies?
There's a place called The Office over there by Tootsie's. That's pretty good.
I shall remain nameless.
That's how I'm a no more names. So next time.
So what are our big plans for New Year's here at the studio?
Well, the first thing is we got a brand new parking lot.
Did you
I
see?
saw it. It was nice. It was
Isn't that nice?
We
was
have like
tempted.
an ADA put like for wheelchair users. I was like,
Yep.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I was tempted to park in there. Look
And we
nice.
don't. We should.
The
I don't know if
blue.
the wood's still out there, but if it is, we should go throw it away.
I threw some of it away.
Okay.
And I hear they're going to do the rest of it. So I asked the guy if he'll put a pickleball design here in the middle. He says, I don't know if the landlord would like that. I says, no, it doesn't interfere with nothing. You just put it there and we'll use it on the weekends to play. So he's going to ask.
It's the fastest growing like sport in America. I think pickleball. It's growing a lot.
Ashley's brother loves
keep hearing
pickleball.
it.
He got a pickleball bag for Christmas.
Did he like what you got him?
He loved it. I got him the ice pack and the loopy towel, and then he got a pickleball backpack. He walked around with it all day.
Wow.
He loves pickleball. So because he's bilingual, I thought we could bring him into the whole fold.
You
on
should. You should.
He said anything we want.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that's excellent, because we're going to be doing something in pickleball with Latino community, which is important.
So what he thinks, like you said, he thinks the market is wide open to even build pickleball facilities. He's in Miami. There's nothing.
Nothing.
You get
That's
investors
genius.
in there.
Yeah.
You put even an indoor pickleball facility. He said there's nothing there except the outdoor parks in Miami. They don't even have what we have up here. He's like, it's a no-brainer.
Nope.
It's a win-win.
Yeah.
I've
People-
never seen
if
it.
people
That's why
wanna
I'm like,
invest-
when you guys talk about pickleball,
Yep.
it's not existent to me because in Miami we don't have that. We
But
have
he tells me there's
hoops.
nothing there.
Well, even
Parks.
in your Jamaican community, they don't play.
We not do that. We have to cook for dinner.
And like if you do it, if you like make some for like younger kids to get every age group involved in it, you can make a lot of money. I know, like, because it's so new and everyone, and it's kind of an
I'll
easy
try it.
sport for any age.
Exactly.
It's genius to like.
Well,
Yeah.
last night
It's
we
like the
drove.
live
There you
band.
go, pickleball. Last night we drove in from Tampa, and we had to return the car. So Linda and I said, "What do you want to have for dinner?" I said, "Let's go have Chinese now." I haven't had Chinese food in about 6 months, and I haven't had the buffet that you can't stand
Buffet.
in about a year.
The buffet.
The buffet.
Okay.
How was it?
So the buffet here is closed for the holidays.
Yeah.
So I had to go to Boynton to my friend up in, there's one in Boynton Beach. And he knows me because I bought furniture from this guy, believe it or not.
Yeah, that owns the Chinese buffet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And something Kingdom. So I go in there, oh, Freddie, where you been? I says, yeah, it's been a year.
Wow.
And I had buffet, but I had to slow it down because, oh my God, it was delicious.
You know, you'd have the best time at. You should go to Korean Hot Pot. I think you would have the best
Where?
time. Korean Hot Pot.
Korean hot pot.
I think you would have like the best time. It's you basically like it's a buffet of food.
Where's
and
this?
It's anywhere. There's one in Delray. Like if you literally go, I think you'll have the best time. It's 2 hours, unlimited food, but you basically cook your own food in this broth, and like you can make the broth, and they have all different sauces. Even you, Don. I think you'd have a great time at
That
Hot
might be
Pot.
something.
Went to a
It's-
place like
But
that
there's a
in,
new Chinese
Even
place.
Chicago.
Dawn.
I think called Flat Top.
There's a new Chinese place in Meisner Park.
Yeah.
You see the new buffet? It's bigger than China. So we called.
Hey,
And,
how about you?
and is that what they do in Meisner as well?
I don't know.
It's $30.
That's cool. That's
$30 per
something like
person,
that.
yeah, because you get unlimited food.
food.
It's unlimited
Yeah,
food.
And you
Yeah,
cook
but
in
the
it.
You
one
can
that
have
I went to was
crabs,
only
scallops.
$15?
I like $15.
$15.
Exactly.
Where's that at?
Hibachi, right in front
It's right over across the street on Federal next to Tracy.
Never heard of
Is it
it.
hibachi?
I
Never
don't like
heard of
hibachi.
it.
They don't
Is
put
it
enough
expensive?
seasoning in the food.
I don't know. I just like to see the fire in my face and the flipping.
like to see the
That's
fire in
it.
my face.
See,
Hibachi's
these are
good.
all the. So what we want to do this is we want to visit more and more places to eat because we're going to ask them, like the radio station does. We're going to ask them for trade, and get some gift certificates,
Hot Pot.
give outs.
Good idea. To the airport for lunch, 3 sandwiches, 3 bottles of water, and 2
$27.
cookies.
No,
Dude,
$50.
probably
$50.
40, 100. Put it up there.
$71.
Yeah, the sandwich is probably
$71
$15 a pop,
for
and then the
3
water is like
sandwiches.
$4.
It's crazy in the
The
airport.
water bottles were $3.95.
Somebody's got to pay for the fuel on the plane.
A
I went to
water
the
bottle.
airport in Miami. Versailles outside is cheaper than in the airport. In the airport's like $30 a plate.
That's
Can you
crazy.
still bring food? Like if there's a Kentucky Fried Chicken on the plane, can you still do
I'm
that?
not
You
sure.
better
I
cut
think-
Kentucky throw-away.
They what?
As long
You
as
have
it's
to
not
hide it.
liquid, it's fine.
Food, not
So if I
drinks,
brought
guess.
like I brought a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken one time,
You can bring food.
and I gave it to everybody on the plane. I bought the big one.
That don't work for me.
Can you do that?
Yeah. You can bring
Let
the
you
security in your
food,
bag.
But they don't. But no drinks.
No drinks.
nothing
You know how
liquid.
much. You know how much family you get on a plane when you start giving out food. Nowadays they probably won't because of the COVID scare.
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But back in the day,
And we were surrounded by
remember that.
babies. The babies were
Kids
so
used to bring
good.
gum and pass it out.
They weren't crying the entire.
Babies were amazing. No, because his pilot went on like supersonic speed.
He hit
It
light
took us
speed.
3 hours to get there and an
It's
hour and
100 miles
45
per hour.
minutes to get back.
He's a
I don't know if I
Jedi.
was comfortable with that. Don't go so fast. Watch the plane. Don't hit the bird.
Watch the
I'm
birds.
watching out the
Watch
window
the
going,
birds.
Watch the clouds, bro.
Don't hit it to the clouds.
Don't hit the
man.
clouds too hard, bro.
we get over Palm Beach and I see land. Next thing I know, we're back over water. I'm thinking, how am I back over water?
Crazy.
For Florida. Like they came in and went back out. Then I started getting nervous.
Or
but
the Gulf.
I
You know
don't
there's like wind tunnels they follow as well.
You probably went to
Craziness.
Alaska
Wind
and came
tunnels?
back.
Probably
Pretty
did.
much. Like tunnels of wind that make you go faster.
He got on the tail, yes.
Yeah.
He found the tail. Because
The,
now, there is a storm
vortices.
coming in. Do you know it's going to be 40 degrees on Saturday?
I heard
Oh,
New
wow.
York's
40
gonna be like
degrees?
30 degrees New Year's Day or something.
It's always in January where it gets the worst.
Your birthday.
Yeah.
You know what that means? You got to snuggle up with Vlad.
Vladimir.
Vladimir.
Big
Yeah,
time.
he goes to a different school though. He goes to school in like up near like west of Orlando, so he comes down on weekends. So probably just
Well,
gonna
that's
Are we
check.
going to meet
convenient.
him? We would like to meet him.
You're gonna interrogate him, so I
That's
don't
what
want
everybody
you
was
to
saying
meet
to
All
me.
him.
right, I have a Bumble question for you guys.
Bumble.
If you
Bumble.
see a married couple on Bumble
Yeah.
and it's verified,
Yeah.
does that mean something?
Threesomes.
No, that's
That's what
they're-
I'm
no,
giving.
No, no, They're,
That's what
they're
I'm
probably
That's what I'm
they're
giving.
probably a polyamorous couple.
Switchers. I mean,
and
what's
so
swingers?
I'm
when
sorry,
people-
they're what?
A polyamorous. So couples go on Bumble all the time to look
What the
for
hell
a
is
third.
that? What is a poly? What?
That
The
means
swingers,
they're
bro.
not. No, no. There's monogamy, which is you stay with one person, and polyamory, which means you have a partner, but you guys can go and date and hook up with other people.
No, why
And-
the hell would you do that?
Because they don't want to have monogamous. They don't. They
You
don't.
are asking
like-
why?
Like they don't. They
gotta
don't
have a
want to. They
threesome
don't
at
want
the
to monogamous.
Those days are behind
Like
you.
they want to. Like they want to still
Pineapple?
explore and have fun. Like my friend, she's
Turn
in
it
a
upside down.
polyamorous relationship, so she has a boyfriend, but she goes on dates.
Oh
with
yeah,
other
yeah,
people.
it's upside down one.
There you
Yeah,
go, right there, Papa.
there it is. Oh, wow, they're swinging like Spider-Man out
Like,
there.
You have a main like boyfriend or girlfriend, and then you guys go on dates with other people and hook up with other people.
Yeah, but
What
you
about a
see-
husband and wife?
yeah, it's polyamory.
Same thing.
Yeah, it's a
So,
polyamorous.
so let me get this right. The
Web
husband
slingers.
and the wife agree to see other people,
yes.
and you're married.
Yes.
Web slingers.
And why would you do this? Because you're going to bring
Because-
somebody who's not going to have that understanding, and
because-
they're going to wreck the marriage.
Because they want they want more. They want to explore more. They want to have more. It like opens up their relationship, and they're not tied
So why
down.
don't they just have threesomes?
They do,
Or
but
foursome.
they do, but they're not.
Or eighsomes.
Okay,
But they
and
do
they're
that
not.
in the
they're
name
not,
of marriage,
They're
though.
not tied down to monogamy, so like they're their main
In
partners.
the name of marriage, I
In the
need
name of
to love women.
Oh,
In the
look
name of
at
marriage.
So
It
my
works
question
as a-
is, but why put it out on Bumble? Well, for the world to see. What do you want to do? It
For
quietly?
other people that are looking
No,
for that.
because they want to get a
Everyone
third.
knows.
The web slingers.
Web swingers.
I've seen couples on my page like we're looking for a third. I'm like next.
Would you date a swinger?
It depends, bro.
No, not in depends. Out of depends. Would you
paid
would
to
you
do
date
it.
a swinger?
Nah, but if I'm getting paid to do this,
Getting paid.
That's not being a swinger. That's being.
nah,
You-
I mean,
no, you're not getting paid.
You know.
You go on Bumble. Do you have to pay on Bumble?
You get to pay for a premium Bumble.
and what's premium?
What? Let me show you Bumble. Let me show you.
With all the lonely people out there, you're paying for Bumble?
What's premium Bumble?
So like
The
you'll
only
look.
Bumble I know is Bumblefish.
all I know
Fish.
is
come on up.
So you'll look and you
Bumblebee.
can go through. You can go through them, and then this is like you can choose who's interested in you, and you can upgrade to premium.
And what's premium give you?
You can look through people unlimited because on Bumble you only have like an hour at most, or like you can only go through a couple people. You can only like a couple people. It's like $40
An hour a day?
Like it's like you only have a certain amount of people you can swipe on.
Why would you do that?
So like you can go like, so you can swipe yes or no. And you can look through them. And I match with him so that I can text him a question. And the girls have to text first.
So now that you're dating Vlad, what is his name?
I'm not dating
Vladimir.
Vlad. We
You
go on a
just-
couple dates.
You're just Bumble friends?
You've been on a couple dates?
Yeah, we're on 3.
So you're dating
She went on
him.
3 already. Wow, good for you.
I don't think we're dating.
What is?
That's not a date.
You know what happens on the third date?
Well,
You turn into. You go from,
She
you
didn't
go-
say no.
You go from Bumblebee to Starkist.
Is that still a thing, by the way?
What?
The third date rule?
I never.
Oh, third date?
Third
That
date?
didn't happen to me.
third
I
date
never
is
did
open
that.
It was
range.
second date, yeah.
It
Crack the
depends.
code,
It depends how much you
yeah.
vibe with the person, but it's usually the third date is like okay, so yes or no. That's like usually.
I used to tell women at your age, younger, I said, listen, I may get drafted tomorrow, so we gotta move this
Oh,
along.
you're hilarious.
Tomorrow's insane.
Cha-ching, bro, go crazy,
Gotta
bro.
move this along.
They're calling me in by tomorrow.
Now let me ask you a question. If you meet somebody and this person can you have more than one on that site? Can you have more than
Yeah,
one?
I was talking to like 10 guys, and it was very like it was a lot emotional. I was like, it was too much. Like I couldn't keep up with everybody because you have to keep the pace going. So then when you vibe with somebody, you ask them for their real phone number, and you start texting on messages instead of Bumble. So you can talk to multiple. You can
go off of Bumble and just get a phone number.
Yeah, so when you match on Bumble, ask for the phone number, and then you can go on Instagram and DM, or you can go on regular phone text. Yeah.
See, I did that when I was on Plenty of Fish. I didn't pay a nickel. And they had,
Plenty
they
of
had
Fish?
parties. Plenty
I think
of
that
Fish is
still
another
exists,
one.
by the way.
It's
Because
still-
someone else told me they were on it.
It's still. But every crazy person is on that one. Because it's free.
Crazy.
But you know, I was writing a book.
Yeah.
I really was. I
Yeah,
had
what
notes
happened
and
to your
everything. It got complicated. I
Yeah.
got very frustrated with the whole thing.
Third date. Wow, Chelsea, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
This one sets her mind to something, and she does it. There is no doubt about what you do.
I was like, I was like, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna
impressive. I
try.
gotta
Is he
tell
a
you.
confident guy? Because you need a confident man.
Yeah, he's he's confident. He's like, and he's just really nice. Like he was just like, yeah, you can do whatever you want. I was like, okay. I was like, we can do whatever you want. Like he's just very like nice and just like he lets
You
me.
know what they say about the nice guys.
What did they say? Oh, wise G-Man.
What do they see with the nice guys?
You ever watch You
Yeah,
with my dog Joe?
he's not a stalker.
Okay.
He's
That's
a
all I have to
stalker?
He's
say.
not a stalker. You was about the stalker.
$40 an
Not the
hour.
not the full.
I
Joe.
think for $40 an hour, the stalkers won't pay that.
Nah, I'm not the full on Joe, but like.
No? The stalkers? I don't know. Interesting.
Have you ever been on a pay site and actually paid?
I've never been on none of these sites, Freddie.
Never?
Look,
Ever.
he's Mr. Suavemente over there. Mr.
Honestly.
Amazon Prime.
I walk out, they come to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're coming to me.
Yeah, because I seen you push people away.
I push people away.
And you can choose the age restriction you want. I didn't want anyone over 22, and I got that. I was like,
I was going to ask you, you didn't go to 35?
and absolutely
You
no.
stayed under 20.
I feel
Those
like-
are
I
the
feel
ones
like-
that come for me.
I personally don't feel like I've like matured enough to get to 22. I'm like 22 is too like I feel like 20, 21 is like.
I got a suggestion. What I would like to do is I'd like to make an account. From the
I'm down
Cafe
for it
The Show.
already.
And we tell the people you're going to be picked to be on the show where
down.
two people come in and put them here and see
Oh,
what
that would be so cool.
what
be
kind
dope.
of chemistry
Can we do
That'd be
that?
dope.
and see what
Well,
kind of
yeah, you can be
chemistry.
like on your profile, want to be on the Brooklyn Cafe show, and bring your matched person with you.
That would be
I think it'll be hilarious, and I think it'll be what
Why don't we bring
today's.
Chelsea and
We
Vladimir?
have like a cover in the middle
No,
between
Chelsea's
them.
not gonna do it because Chelsea is her first date.
No, I
If
just
it
know
was
you're
the
gonna
second.
interrogate him, and he's gonna be like,
Of course we are.
You're a stalker.
We're gonna follow you around until we see him, because she's on the weekend anyway.
I have a question for you before we go to break. Is Die Hard 2 a Christmas movie or not? Apparently, this is a big
Oh,
discussion.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
shooting.
there's a lot of shooting. He was doing it on Christmas
But it's still
now.
a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It's on Christmas time. Technically, it is.
Christmas movie.
Honestly, he
Well,
saved
that's
a lot of
like
lives in
asking me-
Christmas.
and that's like asking me if Deep Throat was a regular entertainment movie.
All right, we're going to take a commercial
What?
break. More-
Hold up, we're gonna have to do the commercial.
You know the movie?
Sure.
You ever seen the
commercial,
movie?
No,
commercial,
I've only
commercial,
heard about
commercial.
Anne Marie's Polly.
Polly things.
Polly, Polly want a cracker?
I'm like,
More to
Polly
come.
want a cracker?
We're going to take a break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? Or what if it happened here? With MedGuard Alert, you're never alone. You can connect with medical professionals anywhere, anytime. And now MedGuard is introducing our exclusive new CareWatch. If you need help quickly, use it from anywhere to contact medical professionals. No cell phone required. The CareWatch is not only a life-saving medical alert device, it's a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And here's the best part. If you have Medicaid, you may qualify to get your CareWatch for free. The CareWatch is only available through MedGuard Alert. Call us right now. We have monitoring programs starting as low as $1 a day. The call is free, activation is free, shipping is free, and no contract is required. Remember, with Medicaid, you may qualify to get your CareWatch for free. Don't wait. Call us to get your CareWatch right now. Operators are standing by.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
When a garage door breaks down or the opener stops working, you need to act fast. So if it's broken, call Broughton. Broughton Garage Door Sales can handle all of your service, repair, and installation needs. And if you need a new garage door or a garage door opener, call Broughton. They have a great line of Clopay garage doors and LiftMaster openers. And their expert technicians can prevent major problems with annual garage door tune-ups. Broughton Garage Door Sales, opening doors for you since 1955. Visit broughton.com. That's BROTEN.com. Or call 954-946-5555. That's 954-946-5555.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back. So we have a lot of exciting stuff that we're going to be attempting this year. So Manu Rose, I texted him a little bit as well. I purchased 12 computers from Rosham.
Roscamp?
Yeah. 12 of them. So that we can put a computer in every restaurant and they could do either radio, television, or both.
You talk to him?
Yeah.
What do you say?
He says he's all in. He has 3. But he alone may go to 6 because he has another one, 2 in Houston and 1 in North Carolina. So to be more information on that in the future, and I think we should
Oh, we can go back
so
out to Houston.
You can. Yeah, but the way you do it, what's in Chuck?
I'll forget. I got to tell you though, it was Ashley's dad has his own plane. Family has their own. He's a pilot for United, so we got to go to the hangar. Oh my gosh, it is like a man's cave on steroids.
You know, it's funny. A man has a plane, and you're taking commercial airline. Makes absolutely no sense. I stick out the finger. I go, yo, buddy.
The hangar, it was like being in a Disney backlot. Not a speck of dust or dirt on the floor. They've got the big ladders. There's a whole hanging out room upstairs, a sitting room downstairs, bathroom, shower.
No dust.
Nothing.
Because those jet engines.
Immaculate.
It's funny.
Immaculate. Oh my gosh.
You know, my cousin Ray worked for the electrical plants. They use jet engines, and you can eat off the floor.
Yep.
How clean it has to be around these jet engines. It has to be really nice.
Unbelievable. So get this. So I go to rent Chelsea a car. She's here for the week. I get this great deal on Priceline, better than another company that you sent me. I go in, double the price in a half hour. And I'm thinking, yo, bro, what's up with that?
And I got the one that I went to that recommended it for $270 for 5 days.
They wanted $670, an extra $300 in insurance.
You say no.
But then they tell you, well, if you don't get the insurance,
Time
and
out.
something happens,
Did you put it in her name?
I could have done it either way.
Okay, so what were you saying? What happened?
If you don't get the insurance, like if I go with the insurance on my Amex, and I do it that way, they don't cover administrative fees. So heaven forbid this car is in a bad accident and it's off the lot, they charge you $300 a day until the car gets back on the lot. They said, so your insurance from Amex or your credit card doesn't cover it. So you feel like, oh, well, I got to get your insurance. $300.
Yes, and if there's a nuclear explosion at your house, it is not covered by your insurance. Dawn, that is the oldest trick in the book.
I know, so I didn't do it. So I didn't take the car. We canceled it. And
No, you don't take the insurance. How much was it without the insurance?
$670 minus $300.
That's it.
Which is
That's
exactly
it.
what it was supposed to be.
That's all you do.
Yep. And make sure you use the car when you need it.
I would say, yo, bro, save your breath. Because if something happens to this car, you think you're going to get $300 a day from me?
A day?
A day.
You don't know me very
In
well.
perpetuity until the car gets back out on the lot. So I'm like, what am I going to do?
I rented a car in Puerto Rico. And my father, may he rest in peace, decided to roll his van over my rented car.
Oh
I think I remember
So he stopped, got out of the car. Now I'm in
Where
the
you
shower.
guys put on like the blacklist of car rentals?
I come out and says, Dad, take the car off my car. He says, Freddie, it's not too bad. Meanwhile, my side, the driver's side, I had to drive back to San Juan like this, was total. So I get to the place and I said to them, I went to the supermarket. I came out and found it like this. What are you gonna do? Now, back then, they don't have no cameras in Puerto Rico in the parking lot. You see, but I already knew that.
Yep.
And then, the second time, they put me on the blacklist. But
Yeah, so that's how they got me. And then I'm like, I'll do it. And then the manager says,
why didn't you take me?
I was going to call you because it's right down the street. Literally, you could walk.
I
It's
could've
so
gone
close.
over there.
I was going to call and ask you what you would do.
Say, yo,
and I know
buddy.
he would have said, no way, don't do it.
I would say, buddy, let me tell you something. You're going to rent me a car or not? Do you have a car to rent? Let's start there. Then I want an upgrade. Second thing, got to give me an upgrade because you're wasting my time. Valuable time.
Exactly.
Upgrade. I want a Mercedes or something. I've done this before.
So first I get there, and I know it's a whole sales thing, right? I know we're in business. Well, I don't think we've got any cars. I'll give you a Tesla. She says, I don't want a Tesla. I don't have a place to charge it. Well, you can go to a charging station. She says, I don't want to go to a charging station. I don't want a Tesla. Well, I don't think we have anything else. 15 minutes later, he comes back. I looked really hard, and I found you a car. And then I looked again. I'm like, bro, I got to go to work. And then he gives me the whole breakdown.
He rented her a Tesla?
He wanted to. As we're waiting, another guy
I
comes
probably
back.
would have took it, went to the
Another
and the
guy comes
charging
back
station.
with a Tesla, and he says, I got to return the Tesla. They said, why? They said, because it doesn't charge anywhere.
Exactly.
So then this guy, he's got this baby seat that's the size of this. He's got the baby seat. He's looking at that, and he's putting it in another car. And his wife is in
Wait,
the back
time
seat.
out, time. One
crazy.
disaster at a time. Don't they give you a cord in the back so when you go home, you can put it from your garage
But
into the
apparently
Tesla?
it didn't work.
The cord
Yeah.
or the Tesla?
They
the
got
guy
one.
didn't know. He returned it.
They got one at Wawa. Wawa always has a charging station.
Or even better, you go to Cinemac, the movie theater.
Imagine Chelsea sitting at the movie theater
they
charging
have.
her car.
Yeah.
You plug it in to Cinemac, baby, go see a movie. By the time you come out, I'm ready to go to Orlando. Remember, those batteries last for 3 days. It's not like you have to do it
So
every
that was
night.
my morning at the car rental place.
A Tesla.
He went from 8 something down to 6 something plus a $200 deposit.
Me
and I'm
and
like,
G-Man would have taken your daughter anywhere she wanted to go. I want to drive a
If it
Tesla.
was a Tesla, I'd
Let's
have-
go get a
alright.
Tesla. Let's go
So that's- it's
Because
one
I
of
want to
those
drive
things.
it.
So women should not go rent cars with other women because this is what they do. They play on the mama guilt.
Yeah.
Oh, you need this insurance.
Dawn, I'm gonna put
and
these
Chelsea
around your
looks
neck.
at the price and says, Mom, don't do it.
We don't
do
need that.
Where's the Tesla? Tesla.
It was sitting right out front. There was a white one sitting right there.
So why didn't you call me?
$670.
No, $300 and something dollars. I would have
300.
told stick the insurance in your nose and blow it out your ear. Next, give me the Tesla. Is it charged? Now, do you bring it back charged the same as gas, full, or does it matter?
And then, do you want tolls? How much is it with tolls?
No toll.
$100. I said, you're not going to spend $100, so no tolls. How
No
about
tolls.
gas? Take the tolls off. Take the gas off. Because we could take the. I feel like I was watching the movie with Jack Nicholson where he wants a piece of toast. Take off the turkey, take off the tomatoes. I just want bread. I just wanted a car. So we walked out with no car and brought her here.
Why? I would say, homie, does it have 4 tires? That's all I want is 4
I
tires.
just need 4 tires.
Get out of my way.
I'm not buying the car. I don't need insurance.
No, and Tesla, I'm gonna bring this. It's like Cypher. I'm gonna mess this car up so bad.
Crazy, right?
Tesla, bro, we be in Miami right now.
Bro, right now? Yum, 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 yum. Like Sonic in the
We should-
Tesla.
And we would have done the show in the car.
Big
Difference
time.
between guys and
Charging
girls.
the phone, killing the battery.
No, we go to this movie theater.
30 minutes, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. So
I would
How
really
long
wanna
does it
drive
take
a
to charge
Tesla,
a car? Anybody know?
though. I do not know. One
Anybody
moment.
know how long it takes to charge a car?
I don't know.
One moment.
What, an hour?
I'll say like an hour.
So we go to the movies. It's an hour. You come out, you're ready to rock and roll.
I would do that.
Him? He would so do that.
You should have.
Oh, it's about 30 minutes, even less?
What is wrong with you?
He would be there in a heartbeat.
What is
Him?
We could
Next
just parlay in the
time you
parking
call
lot.
Next time
me-
and I almost called you because you were right down the street.
I would have picked up that car and said, "Yo,
Quickly.
baby, let's
We
go."
don't need the insurance. Just give me the charging wire.
It had a back seat, 4-door or 2-door.
We didn't get that far.
If it was a 4-door, I tell your daughter, sit in the back. Here's a newspaper, cup of coffee.
If
Where
it
would
was
you
the
like to go?
4-door?
Because we're
If it
going.
was the 4-door one, just know it.
A Tesla, bro.
Wow. When I heard the first car option, I was like, "Oh, that's the only one they had."
In white.
Let me get it, please.
I'd be the white Marauder heading down to Miami.
Crazy, right? I know.
Crazy? It's fantastic. I don't get a Tesla.
Well, she didn't either.
I would, bro. I barely get
$700.
loaners when I take my car in.
I went in to get this little compact car. It's the size of this.
And I'm like, I know
20
there's no way
cars.
Freddie's spending this money.
20 clowns come out of this car.
Crazy.
So I go in there and I tell the guy, and the guy is from your country. I said, "But Clement, do I look like I fit in this car?" And he says to me, "You're right." And he gave me a SUV.
Escalade.
Taking you with me next time.
99 miles an hour I was driving over to Tampa. I was this car has 7,000 miles on it, brand spanking new.
What?
Then I thought of you, because the car smelled like your car.
Bro, see, we got it like that.
I got to Tampa in 3 hours and 2 minutes.
Wow.
That's crazy. I'd have been doing a whole lot of door dashing.
And if I didn't stop,
7,000 miles only?
if I didn't stop to dance a little merengue, because I had to stretch my legs, I would have made it under 3 hours.
Yep.
But that's you got to take what they give you. A Tesla. Are
That's
you kidding?
perfect.
The reason why they want the insurance because they know you're gonna go
Crazy
buck
on that.
crazy. in
You
your
might
car.
fall asleep on the test.
Imagine my daughter going buck crazy, and you know my daughter.
Your daughter says, "Mom, I'm afraid to drive
That's
it."
what happened. It's exactly what happened.
I would have driven her. We would have gone here and there. You know, Orlando's a very nice time of year.
Couldn't go
What's
up
it
there,
take?
too.
3 hours to get up there?
I think it is.
I think I could do it under 2.
You could do it too with a Tesla. Sonic speed.
Call her, say, Chelsea.
Call her. Say,
Take
we're
the
going to go
Tesla
get
back?
the Tesla. Yeah. Is it standard or automatic?
Can you get
It's
that far?
electric.
It's electric.
It's electric.
Boogie,
It's not a
woogie,
dance,
woogie.
It's electric.
So when it's electric, it's never a standard
It
car?
would never do a manual.
Look
There
at
it
this.
is.
There it goes. That's us. And look, it's even snowing on us.
That's why it's so funny
Oh,
to me.
do you know in Orlando they have a ski resort?
Do they?
Never
an
knew
hour
that.
from Gio's house. I said, can we go see it?
Oh, I think I just heard Rock and Roller Coaster is closing
What is that? Rock and roller coaster.
for renovations for like 5 or 6 months. It's
Where?
closing next month in Disney.
Oh.
I know. everyone's
Then I
really
read
upset.
that they're
down
going to
Dueling
do.
Dragons.
They're going to do a ski resort in Miami. It was in the making. It went bankrupt, so they didn't do it. And they moved it to Orlando. It is packed. There's like a waiting list for a year.
Crazy.
So now they're thinking of opening the one up in Miami. Can you imagine fake snow in Miami?
They have one in Dade City, 4 hours away.
Really?
Yeah, you could play snowball fights and ski.
Where is Dade
Day
City?
City.
Yeah, 4 hours away.
Are you serious? That's on the
Yes.
other coast, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's northern,
Northern what?
in Florida.
I didn't even know where Dade City was.
Me
Josh, you
neither.
don't have to go to Colorado. They got snow here.
No need for Vancouver, bro.
Yeah, he's out next week.
He's going to Colorado.
You know, Josh in Colorado. That's all I can tell you.
Well, they got a bad snowstorm hitting Colorado. I've been watching
All I
the
know is-
temperature.
Dude, you know what I'm gonna tell you in Colorado, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna live your
That's all it
life.
is? I hope you make it
Yeah.
back in 12 pieces.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to wrap this up?
We're getting the Tesla?
Let's go to the Tesla. Let's go get them some. See what we're doing for in between Christmas and New Year's. I can't believe it's past Christmas already.
Oh, you had a great Christmas.
I had a great Christmas.
We got to move on. Now we got to gear up.
For 20.
Is that the one in Orlando?
That's Colorado.
Holy smokes. It's a lot of snow out there.
And check us out on all our platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn. For more information, you can always call us right here at the studio, 888-994-4995, Studio A. More to come as we get ready for the New Year's. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. Be kind to each other. Sarah Spiritual tonight at 6:30.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. drive time.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.